Imagine driving down a lonely road when you spot a hitchhiker. You offer a ride and they disappear, leaving only a chilling story behind. You're cruising along, the hum of the engine and the crackle of the radio your only company, when you see a figure by the roadside. A lone hitchhiker, looking for a ride. You stop, the Good Samaritan in you compelling you to offer assistance. They get in, sharing snippets of their life, their voice a mere whisper above the drone of the road. Then, suddenly, silence. You glance to your side, only to find the passenger seat empty. A cold shiver runs down your spine as you realize the hitchhiker has vanished. Perhaps they leave behind an eerie message, a foreboding prophecy, or just the chilling echo of their presence. And as you look into your rearview mirror, the back seat is empty. The hitchhiker has vanished, but this is just the beginning. Staring into a mirror in a dimly lit room and uttering Bloody Mary 3 times. Sounds simple, right? Not when it summons a vengeful spirit. Meet Bloody Mary, a spectral figure from the realm of urban legends. The tale begins innocently enough, a dare among friends. Who's brave enough to stand in front of a mirror in a room lit only by candlelight and call out her name thrice? But what starts as a lighthearted challenge soon turns sinister. For they say that Bloody Mary, once summoned, is not easily dismissed. She's a spirit with a score to settle, and those who dare to call her forth may find themselves facing terrifying consequences. Her icy touch, her piercing scream, her bloodshot eyes staring back at you from the mirror, these are not for the faint-hearted. So the next time you find yourself peering into a mirror in the dark, tread lightly. Remember, mirrors aren't just reflections. Sometimes they are gateways to the unknown. Ever seen a creature that isn't supposed to exist? Meet the Mothman. This legend originates from the quiet town of Point Pleasant, West Virginia in the 1960s. The Mothman, a name that sends shivers down the spine, is described as a humanoid creature with glowing red eyes and wings like a moth. But it's not just its eerie appearance that terrifies people. The Mothman is often associated with impending doom and disaster. Many locals claim that sightings of this spectral creature precede catastrophic events. The most famous of these is the Silver Bridge collapse of 1967, a tragedy that claimed 46 lives. Some say the Mothman was seen hovering around the bridge just days before the incident. Coincidence? Maybe. But one thing is clear. This creature's legend has left an indelible mark on the town and its people. So, next time you see a pair of glowing red eyes in the dark, remember the Mothman. In the depths of the Pine Barrens forest lurks a creature born of a curse, the Jersey Devil. This chilling tale originates from the cursed Leeds family, whose unlucky 13th child transformed into an unspeakable horror. The creature, a grotesque amalgamation of a horse's head, bat wings, and a forked tail, is said to haunt the forest, striking fear into the hearts of those who dare to venture into its domain. Born of a mother's curse, the Jersey Devil is more than just an urban legend. It's a testament to the power of fear and the lengths our imaginations can go when fueled by the unknown. It's a reminder that not everything in the world can be explained, and that sometimes the most terrifying things are those we cannot comprehend. So the next time you find yourself wandering into a forest, remember, the forest hides many secrets, and not all of them are friendly. Farm animals mysteriously drained of blood. The culprit, the chupacabra. This beast, as elusive as it is terrifying, has a reputation that sends shivers down the spines of farmers from Puerto Rico to Mexico and even parts of the United States. Its name, derived from the Spanish chupar, meaning to suck, and cabra, meaning goat, paints a vivid and rather unsettling picture. The chupacabra's descriptions are as varied as they are horrifying. Some witnesses speak of a creature resembling a hairless dog, while others tell tales of a reptilian beast, complete with spines running down its back. But one common thread weaves these spine-chilling tales together: the chupacabra's insatiable thirst for blood, particularly that of livestock. As the sun sets and a veil of darkness descends, farmers lock up their livestock, and an eerie silence takes hold. Every rustle, every shadow could be the chupacabra, waiting for its next prey. Knock, knock, who's there? Not someone you want to invite in, the black-eyed children. Picture this. You're home alone, late at night, when you hear a soft knock at the door. Upon answering, you find two children standing in the cold, their eyes not sparkling with innocent curiosity but a void of unending darkness. They ask to come inside, to use your phone, or maybe just to get warm. But something feels off, a chill that's not from the night air. These are the black-eyed children, a terrifying legend that has circulated for years. They appear as normal kids, but their pitch-black eyes and unsettling requests are anything but. Those who've encountered them report feelings of overwhelming dread and fear. Some say they're spirits, others claim they're extraterrestrials, but one thing is certain, they are not of this world. Remember, not every child's plea for help is innocent. A tall, faceless figure that stalks and abducts people. Meet the Slender Man. This modern terror tale, unlike our previous legends, was birthed not in hushed whispers around a campfire, but in the cold, unfeeling expanse of the internet. A digital phantom, if you will. The Slender Man, an impossibly tall and unnaturally thin figure, faceless and dressed in a suit, was originally created in an online forum as part of a photo editing contest. Yet, the fear it instills is anything but virtual. This faceless terror has been reported to stalk its victims, often children, through the woods, appearing in their dreams and even their windows. The potency of this legend is such that it has driven some to commit unthinkable acts in the real world. So remember, in the age of the internet, where reality and fiction blend seamlessly, not every story remains confined to the screen. A babysitter alone in the house with the kids, and a chilling phone call that comes from inside the house. Imagine the scene. A quiet neighborhood. The children are upstairs, asleep, and the babysitter is downstairs, enjoying a moment of peace. Then the phone rings. It's a stranger's voice asking if she's checked on the children. She dismisses it as a prank. But the call repeats, growing more sinister each time. Nervous, she contacts the police, who agree to trace the call. The next call is not from the stranger, but from the police who've traced the call. It's coming from inside the house. The babysitter's blood runs cold. The children, the stranger, the phone calls, they were all under the same roof. The legend of the babysitter and the man upstairs is a chilling reminder that fear can strike from where we least expect it. Sometimes the danger is closer than you think. Say his name 5 times in the mirror, and he'll appear. The Candyman. An eerie legend that has chilled the bones of many, the Candyman is a vengeful ghost with a terrifying hook for a hand. Born from the ashes of a tragic past, he haunts those who dare to chant his name. Imagine this. You're standing in front of a mirror, the room dimly lit, and the air is thick with suspense. You gather your courage and chant his name, not once, not twice, but 5 times. The name seems to echo, bouncing off the walls, filling the room with an ominous energy. And then, silence. Suddenly you feel a cold breath against your neck, a chill running down your spine. Before you know it, he's there, the Candyman, hook gleaming in the dim light. Sweet dreams can turn into nightmares, especially when the Candyman is involved. We've journeyed through chilling tales and terrifying legends. Let's recap our countdown of horrors. We started with the eerie specter of the vanishing hitchhiker, a ghostly figure who leaves behind an unforgettable chill. Then we summoned the ghastly Bloody Mary, a mirror-dwelling specter with a thirst for revenge. Our countdown continued with the Mothman, a harbinger of doom with glowing red eyes. Next was the Jersey Devil, a monstrous creature that haunts the Pine Barrens. Midway, we encountered the blood-sucking Chupacabra, the terror of livestock everywhere. The black-eyed children followed, their soulless gaze enough to freeze your blood. We also braved the Slender Man, a faceless entity that lurks in the periphery of our deepest fears. The babysitter and the man upstairs reminded us to always check the phone line. And finally, the Candyman, a hook-handed figure that turns sweet dreams into nightmares. Remember, legends live on in our minds and sometimes in the shadows. Sleep tight.